Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. So we are on another episode of Better Call Saul. This is season 1 episode 7. Last episode was a very surprising episode, mainly because I did not expect it to happen. I was not expecting a Mike POV episode. I knew we were going to be getting into some like Mike action because he was calling Saul or Jimmy, and I knew we were going to find out about the case and why he needs a lawyer, but I did not expect us to have a full episode dedicated to following Mike. Love it. Let's keep doing that. So we got to see a little bit of his backstory. We found out that Mike, well, we always knew that he was a police officer. We knew that before. We found out last episode that he was actually a corrupt cop, and in fact most of the police in the Philadelphia Police Department were corrupt cops. The reason why he is running right now, well, not only because his granddaughter's there, but because he's running from a murder that he did of these two cops. And we found out a little bit more that he actually had a son. He was really close with his son, and the two of them were actually part of the Philadelphia Police Department, which was really cool because like you can kind of see that relationship there. Like his father, I mean his son really looked up to him because of the whole department was corrupt. It was a matter of time before they got to his son. So whenever they went to his son and offered him some, you know, behind the scene money, his son decided to go to Mike and was like, we got to turn these dudes in, they're corrupt. Mike was like, maybe we shouldn't do that. Mike kind of talked his son into going along with it. The way he told the story, it was so sad. That position and then like the guilt he was feeling, it was like, it was real and it was sad, and ugh. And his son, he decided to take the offer from those other two and, you know, take the money, but he ended up hesitating, which the other two ended up getting spooked by that, and then they ended up killing his son. And then Mike found out about it, that these two guys killed his son, so he killed those two guys, which is why he's on the run now. Right now, Mike is well, he's not officially being investigated, but the two police officers are looking into him. They do think, the one at least, I know the one, definitely the young cop, he definitely thinks that Mike is somehow involved with the murder of those two guys. Let's go ahead and get into this episode. This one is called, it's called Bingo.
Hand it over. Now before that happens,
okay.
Hand it over.
Okay, good. They realized that he took the notebook. I was gonna say, isn't he gonna realize that he's missing his notebook?
I could take you into custody right now, you son of a bitch. Both of you.
Wow.
Whoa, where's this coming from?
A little saucy, yeah.
The coffee, you ambulance chasing piece of shit. Can we dial it down? Just
yeah, really.
Anything you want to say to me about what you found in here? Now that it's all out in the open? Maybe your daughter-in-law. Maybe she's got something to tell me. Maybe. Hopefully whatever you want, it'll rub off on the rest of your family.
Like, why is he so passionate about getting, I guess Mike is, technically speaking, a corrupt cop himself,
Thanks.
but...
You're not talking to my client without me.
Yeah, he is. Please leave now.
Mike dismissing Saul like this.
Sorry about the kid.
Yeah, he's very
He's
aggressive.
I like him.
Mike, I like him.
If I were to guess, I'd say she wouldn't tell you much. Either way, that's up to her. That's the least I owe her.
Oh, well, at least that's nice.
What'd you say to him? Let's go.
Nothing.
Word for word, verbatim, while it's still fresh.
It's fine.
What I said is none of your concern, and I no longer require your services.
Dismissed.
You're kidding, right?
Send me a bill.
Oh, I'm sending you my bill. I'm sending you.
112.
Oh,
113.
Holy shit, what are you doing?
this is actually good, I think, right?
Go, inside.
I think this is
What the
good.
hell was that?
It's an experiment, really. I've been attempting to build up a tolerance for electromagnetic fields.
Seriously?
Yeah. After what happened with the police and the hospital, I almost lost everything, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I can't go on like this. I have to find
that's-
a way to get better. It'll be a long process, but one to which I'm very much committed.
Okay.
I
Okay.
have to be.
It's good that he realizes that the whole policing the hospital thing was bad. And that he's trying to get better.
No, Jimmy.
Just be for a little while, okay? I'm practically sleeping on these things back at my place.
Is he leaving them there on
So,
purpose? He
we
wants
good
him to
here?
go through it, huh? Yup. Look at you scheming over here. Ooh, it's nice.
Gotta look successful to be successful, am I right?
Well, this definitely looks like success.
Uh-huh.
This is way better than the other one.
You think?
Yeah, who goes in here? Because I'd be all up in here if I were you.
I was gonna offer her.
Oh, you're right. It is real nice.
It's a corner office. You gotta go with the corner office.
I was saving it for someone.
Who?
Oh, my partner.
Your partner? Who's... Thank you. Really. But, you know, I've got a lot invested at HHM. With what's going on now, I'm closer than ever to partner, like maybe 2 years, and I'm in. It's a nice start, Jimmy.
Ooh,
Just,
getting turned down. Oh.
Playing with ideas.
Oh God, these two. Ugh. Sorry, I gotta strap myself in for these two idiots. Okay.
In any case, I think we've managed to come up with a deal that is very favorable under the
A
circumstances.
deal. I hate that terminology. A deal is what they got OJ.
Well, Betsy, maybe we should,
This is terrible
hear it.
term.
Oh my God.
And if they choose to stack charges, Craig, you're looking at 30 years in prison.
30
Oh,
years?
That's
he's
the
not
maximum.
gonna
And given
survive
the
in
nature of the
prison.
charge, the public outcry in cases like these is a big factor.
Mm-hmm.
We have arrived at an arrangement,
What?
which would include 16 months in a county facility.
16 months.
Oh, that's too good
Down
for
from
him.
But he would have to say he was guilty.
Yes.
It includes the stipulation that you return $1.6
Yeah.
million in misappropriated funds.
You're telling us there are drug dealers and murderers walking the streets, but instead of going after them, they want to put an innocent man in jail.
Oh,
There's
this woman. I can't. You guys stole over $1 million. You can't even admit that. Like, ugh, delusional. At least these drug dealers and criminals can admit that they're drug dealers and criminals.
There is no money. There never was. You have to take this to trial.
Look,
You're not gonna
have a
win.
difficult 2 years from now, you can be starting over. It's tough. I know.
That woman is not gonna give up her damn money.
We don't need to discuss it. You're fired.
Yep. They're gonna go to Jimmy. Hey, don't look at her like that. She did the best she could. Those two, or I should say the woman. Holy hell. There is like no, She is living in her own world with her own rules.
In 32.
Does he just like work at a nursing home now?
Lucky B6. Just like the vitamin. Right, that you should be taking.
Yes, of course. One moment, please.
Deja vu. Hello again. Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
But we would like to hire you as our attorney, Mr. McGill.
Oh, would you look at that?
Really?
However, we have
Oh man, if I was him, because like the last time he had a conversation with them, they were like, we would never hire you as a lawyer. If I was him, I'd be like, well, too bad.
certain conditions, and these are not up for debate.
Oh my God, here we
You
go.
have no jail time. 0. Craig is innocent, and we expect you to prove that. Well, see his name smeared like this. And
You said that you would fight for us. You were adamant.
you promised to get us a not guilty.
Yeah, but you guys said no.
I've already paid you a retainer.
Oh my God. He never should have took that money. Well, there's a guy peeing right there. Lovely.
Hey,
Hey there. Funny story. I found something that belonged
I know this is a lot to ask, but you have to convince them to come back to HHM.
to do, huh?
Yes.
He's not gonna do it.
It's important.
I highly encourage you to go back to HHM. I'm certain they would welcome you with open
No,
arms.
we're not going back there. They were incompatible.
Can we all three just parachute down from cloud cuckoo land? I distinctly remember a spirited game of tug of war over money, which we then
Yeah.
discussed. It exists.
What is that?
It just for my own sanity.
Yes.
Every penny would have to be present.
Oh, including the one that she gave you. So he would have to pay it back.
That includes the 30,000.
Craig, yes, he
Oh, they trapped
come
him.
what may.
Oh my God.
That prick firing you?
Best case scenario is my 2-year plan just became a 10-year plan.
That schmuck. You didn't do
That's not
anything.
even fair,
I lost
yeah.
the client. I'm not being fair. Of course you tried. They'll do what they want to do.
Yeah. Have you met them? They're psycho.
Not that, Jimmy. It's a loser case.
Yeah.
That deal was their best chance.
Like he's obviously guilty.
Kettleman did a terrible job covering his tracks. For starters, they've got reams of checks he wrote for false expenses. And I can't even challenge their admission into evidence because he wrote them to himself.
Oh my God.
There has to be a way.
Not without the money.
It's the only chip those Kettlemens have, and they refuse to play it.
Oh, I seen the electricity thing. Interesting. What? Oh, it's hired Mike. Interesting. Oh, is that maybe to like find out where the money's hidden? Oh, is he gonna see the money? Yeah. It's kind of mean. Now the children are getting chewed out. See, what I'm thinking is like he sprayed that stuff on and he'll see what they touch, right? Yup, okay. Look at me go. Found it. And there it is.
What are you doing? The right thing.
Oh.
But before we get to the nitty-gritty, I think we should chat about your deal.
We told you there will be no deal.
Oh, but there is.
Might I suggest that you go check on that money you insist you didn't take? In the upstairs bathroom, under the sink? Wait, how could you?
I'm so glad Saul took this route. I'm so glad.
No.
Yes.
What did you do with it?
By it, you mean...
Where is it?
Oh, you mean the money? Let me see. That's on its way to the DA's desk right about now.
What, you thief?
Takes one to know one, doesn't it?
How did you take it?
We will have you arrested.
Oh, is that so?
Even on a good day, you and Logic are... But what you two, you're criminals. Big time.
How dare you?
Luckily...
Don't
you're very
even.
We'll tell about the bribe you took.
You could do that. Because right now, only Mr. Kettleman is on the hook for the whole embezzlement kerfluffle. But the bribe, we're back to calling it a bribe? Yeah, that implicates you as well.
It does not. It was all me.
No, it wasn't. I'll make sure everyone knows that.
Haha.
Look on the bright side.
You try to play him,
They
he's gonna
could-
play you back.
I got nothing to lose. Christ, you should see my office.
I'm really surprised that Jimmy did the right thing here. Gosh. I'm just so used to, you know, the Saul version of him, where he doesn't do the right thing, that it just kind of surprises me when he does good things.
We have to do this for the kids. They can't lose us both.
Maybe you shouldn't have stole all that money.
We have to.
No.
Or at least been smarter about it. I like that not only did he do like the right thing morally speaking and like not helping them, but he also helped his friend. Yeah. Oh, that's kind of sad though. Oh, who knew he had it in him? Like he's giving this up. He had to give all that money back, and he's giving this up. And he's back, I think, to square one, pretty much, right? Well, at least his name is still out there. Like, he's still gonna be able to get clients. It's just he's set back on the money, and he won't be able to get his office. Aww. I do feel really bad for him. Oh my gosh. Hmm?
Law offices of James McGill, how may I direct your call?
Oh, that's how it's gonna end. Oh, just gotta keep on going. Alrighty, so that was the end of the episode. Another good episode. Getting some more depth from the characters. Last episode it was Mike, this episode it's Jimmy. My heart! Like he would actually do that. And that is like a really big sacrifice for him. Respect. Oh my gosh. The Kettleman. I'm so glad we don't have to spend more episodes with him. Like I said, it would have been interesting to see Jimmy try to fight that in the court of law, but oh, thank God. I cannot stand that woman. And the husband too. He's so silent and he gets walked over and it's like, speak up, say something, like tell this woman that she's going crazy. Like, dang. I'm very proud of Jimmy for doing that, for doing the right thing, even though like he did pull like a little trick, but the right thing by stealing the money and turning it in and then giving them to his friend Kim, in the process losing that money, which is good, like he is giving that money back, but he had a future planned out and now it's gonna set him back a lot. All that work, I mean it was stolen money though, but he did the right thing, you know, and it's gonna suck, but I think if he keeps working at it he can do it. Well, we already know how he turns out, so why? Still good to see that, good to see a different side of Jimmy, or different side of Saul I should say. Not only does he just care, but he's willing to give up things for his friends. Like that's respectable. So proud of Jimmy. So I think that's gonna be it for today's reaction. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next episode. So goodbye and have a nice life.